and welcome. This vibrational harmony light language attunement is to assist one in beginning to look into where one is holding on to perhaps old family structures, old parental programs, old ways of creating family or of creating that container to hold. Ahashana atemone ashini ashini. So beginning to open one up to receive in this new template to assist one in creating an expanded space to grow within, to hold a family within each individual soul's light. Ahashana atemone ashini ashini. So really beginning to release out of these old family structures that we have held on to, these old marriages, these old ways of creating order or creating structure to bring new life into. Ahashana ashini ashimoni. And we're moving now into really creating, something new to bring these children into. No longer bringing children into these old, relationship templates, these old 3D ways of being. As we bring these children in, we are intended to fully actualize into our higher relationship potential. Ahashana atemone ashini ashini. So embodying in this ability to truly be within one's core, authentic, integral self. Ahashana ashimone ashini. So not embodying as the idea of being a perfect parent, or this is what, this is the way it was done, or this is how it has to be done. Ahashana ashimone ashini. So beginning to release out of where we hold on to these old ideas of how it's supposed to be, and to truly recognize again where things are not working, beginning to know where things are not working, beginning to pay attention to where there may be continuous patterns playing themselves out. Ahashana ashimone ashini ashini. Beginning to recognize these patterns and beginning to really come into a space of no longer allowing them to continue, no longer feeding them, no longer being complacent within them, no longer modeling these old behaviors and these old relationship templates. Ahashana ashimone ashini. These old ways of relating, these old ways of being within within creation. Ahashana ashimone ashini. So opening up to create these new spaces to bring these children into, to create these new partnerships, these new relationships within your life. Ahashana ashimone ashini ashini. So really opening up to this, being this divine parent, being this really who you are as a healed person, as a parent. Ahashana ashimone. Within, being within recovery, being within acceptance, being within honesty. Ahashana ashimone ashini ashini. And we must be honest within oneself in order to truly be that parent. Ahashana ashimone. For our children, for their minds, for their bodies, for their souls. Ahashana ashimone ashini ashini. So really being able to be open with them, to teach them, to guide them, to share with them what you have lived through, what you have learned, and how you have come to be. Ahashana ashimone ashine, ashine atemone, ahatana ashine. So truly, opening up to allow them to learn from you. Ahashana ashimone ashine ashine. So not holding to this old idea of, being the parent, but truly recognizing the worth and the value within the light that these children are intended to birth and to bring in and to build. Ahashana ashimone ashine ashine ashine. Good. So connecting to the will of these children and what kind of space we are intended to create. What kind of family do they need in order to become all that they are meant to become? Ahashana ashine atemone. So no longer holding them within these old spaces, or where they are being left in isolation to understand. Ahashana. So no longer leaving them to do the work. Ahashana ashimone ashine ashimone. So no longer expecting them to carry our burdens. Ahashana ashimone ashine ashine. Ahashana ashine atemone ashine. So as we heal our wounds, right, and we come into our ability to be actualized, be fulfilled, be whole, be complete, then that allows them, that provides them that security and that relationship to see, to be, to become. Ahashana atemone ashine ashine ate. So really beginning to look within this greater perspective. Ahashana ashimone ashine. So coming into these deep spaces where we have not fully explored our own truths. Ahashana ashimone ashine, our own truths as to what we have experienced and to and how we are meant to heal moving forward. Ahashana ashimone ashine. And it's really imperative to move out of denial, to move into acceptance, to move into understanding, to move into accountability, to move into truly taking things into one's hands. Ahashana ashimone ashine. So taking that stand, stepping into that light, being present. Ahashana ashimone ashine ashine. So no longer playing small, no longer playing within these limited perspectives or these limited parts, but truly embodying in this truth, actualizing this truth, embodying this truth, and allowing all to unfold naturally from that point forward. Ahashana ashimone ashine ashine ashine. So truly coming into one's full capacity, full range, full being. Ahashana atemone ashine ashine ashine. So it is.